we get introduced to Adam, a 29-year-old man who has Asperger syndrome. He works in a company and makes toys for a living. It cuts to his father's funeral. He doesn't say anything or does anything. He is very sad, but his syndrome makes it hard to express himself. He heads home. At the apartment, he crosses out his dad's planner and gets a broom to clean, almost like everything is normal. The next morning comes and Adam goes to work after breakfast. He had designed a doll with voice recognition as a new project at work, so he decides to show the doll to his boss, but he isn't really fond of the idea and tells him to change it. It cuts to him at home. Adam loves to eat mac and cheese, so that's what he has for dinner. He goes to his wardrobe and sees that he has dirty laundry. He heads to the basement and sees a girl trying to open the basement door. Adam has social anxiety and finds talking to people very difficult. He tries to leave, but the girl asks him to help her. She introduces herself as Beth Buchwald, and as they get in, says that she is a writer, but she's going to work as a preschool teacher temporarily. Beth realizes that she had forgotten her card for the washing machine and asks Adam if she can use his. He lends her the card but walks away quickly as he gets embarrassed. The next morning, Beth sees Adam sitting on the stairs at the entrance and goes to talk to him. She invites him to a party with her friends. Adam starts stuttering and acting weird because he has anxiety. She tells him that she'll knock on his door and if he wants to come, that'll be amazing. The night comes and Beth goes to Adam's room. She knocks and asks for him, but he stands silently on the other side of the door. When she finally leaves, Adam starts crying. Some time passes and we see Adam sitting on the stairs waiting for Beth. When she comes, he apologizes for not coming and invites her to his living room. They go into the living room and Beth is amazed to see a planetarium. She loves the view, but Adam starts talking about space and his obsession can be seen. Beth is kind of weirded out, and after some time she thanks Adam and leaves. She has lunch with her father the next day. They're having small talk about her new home and life, and they even mention Adam. When they're about to leave, Beth's father tells her that he has to go to court for something he did at the firm, but it won't be anything serious. Beth is concerned, but he reassures her that everything will be fine. Late at night, Beth gets a knock on the door. It's Adam. She tells him she doesn't want any company, but he insists on her coming with him. They go into the park. Beth is hesitant but is later amazed by what she sees. They see a family of raccoons in Central Park, which is a rare thing. They sit on a bench and watch the family in the late hours. The next day, as Adam's working, his boss comes to talk to him. He thanks him for the year he has worked for the company, but tells him that he is more than great and he deserves better. He fires Adam because he is simply too good and maybe a bit expensive. Adam feels awful. He starts to panic. He doesn't know what to do and almost gets hit by a car. He goes to the kindergarten where Beth works and starts watching the children. As he's watching them, a police car pulls up on him. They point a gun at him and tell him to put his hands up. As they're trying to arrest Adam, Beth walks out and saves the situation. Adam gets freed and leaves quickly as he is embarrassed. When he leaves, he forgets the box he had taken with him. Later in the night, Beth goes to return the box. Adam invites her to come in. After having some casual, yet awkward conversation, Adam asks Beth if she had been physically excited as well when they were at the park. Beth is confused and creeped out and tries to leave. Adam asks her if she's leaving because of what he said, and she says yes. He explained to her that his syndrome makes it hard to understand what other people are feeling. He had to learn to ask about people's feeling and thought, because he thought that whatever he was thinking was what other people were thinking as well. He also tells her that with the syndrome it's hard to get sexually aroused. Beth understands him and says that it's okay. The next morning, Beth goes to school and asks her colleague about the syndrome. Her colleague thinks she is asking for a kindergartner, but Beth tells her that it's about Adam. She admits that she does fancy him but can't really expect too much given his situation. Her colleague tells her that he isn't relationship material and even tries to give her a book about the syndrome, but Beth denies it and leaves. On the other side, Adam is speaking with Mr. Waltler about his financial situation. Given the death of his father, Adam has to move because he doesn't have the money to keep the apartment. All hell breaks loose when Mr. Waltler tells him that he doesn't have other choices. Adam starts screaming and repeating that he cannot sell the house. His friend manages to calm him down and they leave. As they're driving home, Adam's friend tells him that he has to find a job. Although Adam has anxiety, and his previous job was found by his father, he applies for a couple of jobs online. As he's sitting on his laptop, he hears Beth coming in and decides to do a rather bizarre thing. As Beth's walking into the apartment, she gets scared of Adam hanging from her window. She lets him in and they have a laugh. Adam explains that he wanted to clean her windows so she can have an amazing view of the city. Beth invites him to stay over for a cup of tea. Adam tells her that he has made 87 applications but is afraid of job interviews. After some casual talk, Adam tries to leave, but Beth opens up to him about her father. Adam admits that he does not know what to do in this type of situation, and Beth asks him to hug her. Some time passes and we see Adam and Beth at a restaurant. Adam is uncomfortable and asks Beth to leave, but she insists of staying. After some time, Beth notices how uncomfortable Adam is and decides to order the food as a takeaway. They sit at a bench and watch the water. Adam gets excited as he sees that Beth had ordered mac and cheese for him. They start talking about Adam's job hunt, and that's when Beth pulls out a book and gives it to Adam. The book is about how to get a job with Asperger's syndrome. Adam has lost his words and Beth thinks that she has offended him. He cuts her off by kissing her and thanks her for the book. It cuts to them cuddling. They set a bunch of rules as the start of the relationship. One of them is no romantic moments. Although it is obvious that Adam's not really okay with it, he respects Beth and agrees to it. The new couple goes to a party that Beth's friends have planned. Adam doesn't really want to be there, but Beth asks him to stay for at least 30 minutes. One of the most important characteristics of Asperger's syndrome is that people who have it are brutally honest. When Beth's friends ask him if he wants to hold their daughter, he simply says no. Some time at the party passes and Beth overhears Adam talking about telescopes. She gets him out of the situation and tells him that he talks too much. They go home and massage each other's backs. When it's time for Adam to massage Beth, she takes his hand and presses it on her body part. Adam realizes that Beth is ready and they make love for the first time. As time passes, Adam is learning to be a great partner and Beth does nothing but support him. It cuts to Beth's parents having a conversation. Beth's mother says that they should have told Beth that they were coming. As Beth and Adam walk into the cinema, Beth sees her parents. They hug, and Adam is more than awkward. He doesn't really know what to do. Inside, as the family's talking about the father's situation, Adam asks a rather bizarre question. He asks Mr. Buchwald what he's accused of, and even though all of them are taken aback, he answers. It is when Adam asks if he can go to jail that Beth gets pissed off. After the date, we see Beth yelling at Adam about the way he acted towards his father. She screams at Adam and tells him to leave her alone and not dare to follow her. The next morning, Beth comes to Adam's apartment and apologizes. Adam tells her that he had gotten an interview with the company. Beth is more than excited and tells Adam they should go out for some champagne. They go to the park and Adam admits that he is scared and has always been scared of interviews. Beth reassures him that he is brilliant at the job and that's more than enough. After Adam calms down, they have some fun and play in the park like little children. They make a plan. As time passes, Beth teaches Adam some tricks to make sure the interview goes smoothly. For instance, one of them is to look between the eyes instead of into them, because Adam gets nervous when he's looking at somebody's eyes. It cuts to Mr. Buchwald's court hearing. He gets asked about his relationship with the Cooper family and shocks everyone by admitting that he had slept with Jennifer Cooper, who is his friend's daughter. Both Beth and her mother are heartbroken and Beth decides to leave and walk in the park to clear her head. At the court, a decision is made. Mr. Buchwald is sentenced to 3 years in prison. On the other side of town, Adam is having his first interview. After the interview, he goes home and receives a call from Beth's mother crying on the phone. She tells him that Beth's father has been sentenced to prison and asks him to look at Beth's planner, so they can maybe find where she is. When Adam opens it, he cannot believe his eyes at what he sees. He sees that the whole meeting with the parents at the cinema unexpectedly was planned, and that Beth had lied to him. Right after he reads it, Beth walks into the apartment. Adam can't even look at her as he starts screaming that he hates her. He is hurt and angry with the fact that she had lied to him. He starts screaming and saying that he hates her as he starts breaking everything. In the midst of his yelling, he lets Beth know that her father was sentenced to prison, and that she is a liar like him. Beth is hurt, sad, and dumbfounded. She leaves and Adam is left to scream by himself. Beth goes to her parents and her mother advises her to give Adam a chance to express himself, and that she should at least have a talk with him. On the other side, Adam's friend advises him that he should talk to her and that sometimes people lie because they love. Adam arrives home one day and sees that he has one voicemail on his phone. It's Beth's mother. She tells Adam that Beth's father has been sentenced to 2 years in prison and gives him the address to where they're staying. Adam writes it down and heads immediately to get his Beth back. It cuts to Beth's parents' house. Her father is having guests over before he goes to jail. He sits Beth down for a father-to-daughter conversation. He tells her that she shouldn't worry about anything and that everything had been arranged for them. He starts talking about Adam, saying that he isn't a good guy for her and that he lives in another world. Beth disagrees with her father and ends the conversation. After traveling in the snow, Adam finds himself on Beth's street. He cannot find the house, so he starts calling out for her. Beth sees him through the window and hurries to him. She goes out and Adam asks her to come with him to California as he's gotten a job offer there. As he's talking, her father comes out of the house. He tells Adam that she cannot go anywhere with him because the family needs her. She starts screaming at her father and calling him a liar and a cheater and says that she will leave with Adam. She and Adam leave. As the time for California gets closer, Beth gets more and more unsure. One day as she's talking on the phone with her mother, Adam overhears her saying that he had never said "I love you" to her. When she hangs up the phone, he tells her that and expresses how much he needs her. She has tears in her eyes but soon realizes that she cannot go with him because he has to do that by himself. He cannot depend on her and she tells him that. Some time passes and Adam realizes that his passion and love for science are more than enough for him to go alone. He packs his bags in a hurry and says goodbye to his friend. It cuts to a year later. Adam is doing a presentation to a group of people. He's doing the job he loves and life is good. After he finishes the presentation, his coworker gives him a package. He goes outside and opens it. He sees a beautiful book with raccoons on it. He opens it to read it and sees a note from Beth. He is holding the new book of Elizabeth Buchwald that is about talking raccoons in Central Park, And when he realizes that, he smiles and remembers their relationship, which may have finished, but it will always be remembered.